when I tell you, when people found out that Ice Spice was getting skinny, the whole entire internet was in shambles. Like all she did was post a couple of pictures of her getting skinny.
Everybody switched up, nigga. I switched up too. And I don't feel bad about it.
Weary Rider.
Hey, yo. It's your boy Gerald. Back with another video. We got another reaction cooking up. I haven't reacted in a minute. Just came back from a trip from Montreal. Gotta say, a lot of beautiful people out in Montreal. I'm not gonna get specific, but shit. Dang. That shit was fun. Gen Z has an annoying switch up problem. Gen Z seems to be switching up a lot. Switching up on people, switching up on opinions. I don't know how deep it's gonna get into this, because I feel like we can also say we see this in today's content creators as well. Some people just move like the wind, switching from one opinion to another. And for a while I used to have a problem with that. But then sometimes you gotta think about it. Are you really growing as a person if you're gonna be thinking the exact same way every day? I hear the idea of like stand on what you believe and stand on your principles and don't digress. But if you get a new message or you hear a new perspective and it actually moves you, you kind of don't really have much of a choice. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, my hair is pissing me off. Why do I look like Johnny Bravo? Nigga, why do I look like black Johnny Bravo? This is ridiculous. What was I saying? But let me hear his perspective and see what he's trying to say about the matter.
You know, the internet is a funny place, man. No one has a real opinion anymore, and everybody just agrees with what the majority says. Whether it's a positive opinion or a negative, it doesn't really matter. Everybody's just sheep. Like, I guarantee if somebody made a tweet that the age of consent should be lowered to the age of and the tweet actually got enough likes, people would agree. Because the internet is just a big popularity contest right now, and nobody actually has a real opinion because they're just trying to be on the popular side of it, which makes views, likes, and reposts king over example. Which is very scary because this leads to a never-ending cycle of switching up. And I already know that you're curious about the cycle, so I'm finna go ahead and show you. Matter of fact, I got it right here. Let's get straight to it, shall we? First up, we got the days before the blow up. This is the phase where the thing hasn't become popular yet. Think Uzi before 2016, FaZe back in the old New York house. The phrase, that's tough, back when only So Illuminati's community used to say. Right now it's niche and still technically underground. So you can still technically claim you're here before the blow up ticket, which is exactly what you do. Whenever you're out with your crew, you might tell them to play that new Uzi. Now at this time, they probably don't know who Uzi is, but see, that's exactly why you did that. Because eventually they will, and when they think back to how they found out about Uzi, they will remember that you put them on. But by doing this, you're also indirectly helping this artist blow up. Which, matter of fact, actually leads us to our next stage. I'm not doing this all the time. The blow up. This is around the time where everybody starts hopping on the bandwagon, acting like they've known about this thing from the jump, when in all reality, they're just like everybody else, following a trend like she. Because at this point, now it's officially cool to be a part of this trend, or at least to know of this thing. Think Polo G back in 2022, AMP in 2021, and the word Riz before the little Timothys and Jimothys absolutely ruined it. This is also the phase where if you even dare criticize this thing, you're now labeled as a hater. But the trend that was once underrated and niche is now about to become mainstream, which leads us to our next phase. Phase number 3, the peak. This is where the trend is at its highest point. It has officially become mainstream. This is where you'll start seeing celebrities talking about it, brands and commercials being made about it. This trend is now, quote unquote, famous. Think 2023 Ice Spice, 23 Casa Nat, Stranger Things, Sinners, or even the Creed edit. Everything truly at its peak. In all reality, this is the best time to be a fan of this thing, because as a fan, you've watched your little baby turning to a beautiful creation. And at this point, nobody's hating it. The thing's just popular. Everybody loves it. It's just a pure euphoric experience. But this is also around the time where that certain group of people, I'm gonna just say it, the Jimothy's and the Timothy's, start to get a little bit hip to what's going on. And we all know when that starts to happen.
You kids you talking about?
The trend is kind of over at that point. Which leads us to the fourth phase.
What are you explaining exactly? Like, it's been when it gets too crowded, too overpopulated, and then everybody and their mama starts using it. I said that like I'm a New Yorker. I'm not from New York. But yeah, no, and everyone starts using the word, and then it falls off. The fall off right here. Yeah, he is going stage by stage, phase by phase of trends. Whatever goes up must come down, nigga. That's the law of physics. That's Newton. That's Newton's. Either his first law or his third law. What am I talking about? That's the law of gravity. My bad.
See, the meaning of peak is the highest you can go, which means universally after you hit the peak, you have to go down, which is exactly what happens in this phase. I mean, it feels like one day everybody loves you, the next you're Hitler. But honestly, what makes this stage so bad is that oftentimes you don't even do anything to cause this to happen. I mean, sure, a lot of fall-offs are caused. Like, for instance, dropping a bad album, maybe saying a racial slur in your past and it gets brought back to light. But oftentimes nowadays, people are way too
Justin Bieber said, wow. Shit.
Conscious to let those things force the fall off. People literally create entire PR teams to help them not face allegations like that. So what happens now is people will eventually just get tired of that thing. Why do they get tired? I don't know, but once they do get tired, all of a sudden they just start hating. They'll start critiquing your content, start saying that you was never good in the first place, or they'll even spread false information about you just to see your fall off happen soon. In all honesty, this whole process is just truly insane to me, and I can't believe people have the time or just make the time out of their day to do some weird shit like this. Truly, get jobs. All of this leads to the eventual downfall of that trend. No matter how great your peak is, you will always have this. But I will say it's very funny seeing how some people are so ride or die about something, and then as soon as the public opinion changes, they start acting like they never liked it a day in their life. Like, please, have a backbone. Stop leeching your opinion. Like, you'll have people looking at you sideways whenever you bring up that you still like that trend, acting like you say you like kids or something. Over here talking about, damn, you still listen to Uzi? Honestly, he isn't even that good for real. I'm not gonna lie, I never really liked his music. Like, yo, weren't you just calling him the greatest of all time? Like a win? Probably the most important phase out of all of them, because after you receive all of the love and get all of the hate, you really only have two directions to go from there, because you're always gonna be loved and hated. That's a given. You can't control that, but what you can control is how you respond to those things. So, do you rise above the hate, or do you let the criticism win and consume you? In other words, do you sink or swim? This is the last chance you get to get your career back on track. If you respond the right way, then this little fall off will just be a hiccup in your career. You'll keep on blowing up, and eventually you'll hit new peaks and new highs. And instead of just being a trend, you'll be a staple in your community and your culture. Think Lil Yachty, and even people like DDG. But if you let the hate get to you, then there's no coming back. You'll reach a point of no return where you're basically in the internet graveyard of falling off things. Think Woah Vicky, Gorilla Glue Girl, Supreme, and the worst of the worst, the Dab. But here's the thing, though. Like I said before, I feel like this is the most important part of your career. Whether you're a content creator or you're a musician, or if we're just talking about words or just trends in general, this phase is very crucial, which is why I want to rate and determine how certain people or certain things navigated through this phase. Did they either sink or swim? And I'm also giving them a rating of how they did, because why the hell not? First up, Kai Cenat. Okay, let's keep it a beat. You know, this trend of hating on Kai is just so corny to me. And the main reason why is because y'all were just glazing this man like not even a year ago. Like, y'all were on this man's tip like 2016 Mia Khalifa, kicking balls at me. Like, it's literally a whole movement
Kai
just
Glaze
to hate on
was
Kai.
so
He's faking his reaction.
No, sorry, not the Kai Glaze. The Kai hate was so stupid and forced. Everyone could see through this. Like, it was so obvious, so blatantly obvious. I've never seen any K-Train so blatantly obvious. I've never seen any hit piece, bro. Y'all really wanted to take this man off. It was so obvious, so clear. Aiden, I don't know who in the higher ups told you to try to take this man down, that he's doing too much. I don't know what it is. All of a sudden, this was your homie back in the day, and all of a sudden, you just want to find a way to throw him under the bus. Mind you, Gang is not talking about you for any reason. He's keeping it mouth shut, keeping it PG and cordial. You're on a different platform. He's not gonna be associated with you, especially the fact that you got banned off of Twitch and you start talking shit about Twitch. He's not gonna associate you with you like that on the internet. You're a brand risk. That's what it is. But he's still cool with you. But you wanted to make it a big deal, drama this, drama that. You start streaming with SQC, thinking y'all doing something. Execute one of the biggest haters. You're starting with SQC, and now you think you're doing something. Aiden low key the dude falling off, bro. I be seeing Aiden clips, bro. I'm seeing 30,000 views. That's not looking good, but maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping, bro. We went too far deep into the degenerate stuff, man. The gambling and stuff, and you can see Kai is only going up. Keeping it relatively PG, although his homies Rakai and Dez, all these motherfuckers are messing it up for him right now. Besides that, bro, Kai chose the more wholesome route. You chose to go down the degeneracy, bro, and now you're reaping what you sowed. And now you want to be mad at Kai because he stepped off. No. He's right to put a little distance between y'all. And then you decided to get emotional, go on the internet, start trying to flame him. And it didn't work because now he's on with Mafia Thon 3 and he's cooking you. Cooking everybody, bro. The internet is literally his. But hey, man. Y'all thought you was slick. Y'all chose the wrong one, bro. You can't touch that nigga Kai.
That he's faking his friends, that he's faking his connections, people just think he's faking general. And the crazy part about this is it just doesn't make sense why now. Like, he's literally done nothing wrong. Like, you got people making fake information.
He wasn't even on for a minute.
Aiden Ross has all of his racist fans calling this man a monkey. And all of the Twitter pages that he co-signs are doing the same thing too. All because Kai didn't want to collab with Aiden. But if you really look into the situation, Aiden's manager called him a nigga. Well, let's get straight to the point. So, what do you do when the whole world turns their back on you? Well, apparently right now he's actually responding pretty well. He recently just announced that he's doing another month-long subathon. He also got a brand new Fortnite skin. In regarding to just the hate and criticism, he really hasn't spoken about it besides the Aiden situation, so I don't really think he cares that much. He's still averaging the same amount of viewers. He's still doing everything he's been doing. Honestly, his popularity so far hasn't really taken that big of a dip. So yeah, honestly, I think he responded pretty well. I'm gonna give him an 8.7. Plus, I'm gonna add a 0.2 to the rating because he had to take down a whole ass supervillain too. But next, I'm gonna talk about a different supervillain, Mr. Beast, because apparently that's what everybody thinks of him now. Now, I'm gonna keep it real. To this day, I will never understand Mr. Beast hate. I mean, literally all he does is just make good content. Like, he doesn't really do anything else. He's changed the whole landscape of YouTube, has broken every single YouTube record that you can break. And he also is a big philanthropist. Like, when you really look at it, it's almost impossible to hate him. And I think that's why people hate him. He's just too perfect. It's like, yo, show one flaw, please. Like, yeah. And I truly think that's really the only reason why people are hating him, besides the Chris Tyson thing. Now,
yeah, like, oh, no.
Look,
sorry,
everybody.
I didn't want to pause on that. Yeah, no, Mr. Beast, the Mr. Beast hate, because Mr. Beast has been getting hated on for the longest time before this whole Team Water thing happened. And yeah, no, the Mr. Beast hate doesn't make sense to me. I think that was just a very clear example of, oh, he's rich and everyone's angry because he's so rich. Like, bro, he makes videos talking about how he's fixing 100 people's eyesight, like there were like 100 blind people, and he gave them the ability to see for the first time. And because he made a video out of it, you think you say he's exploiting them? Bro, because of him, those people are able to see. Why can't we focus on the main picture? People are weird, bro. People are weird. Focus on the main picture. He just gave 100 people the ability to see, people that have never seen the entirety of their life. And you're mad because he made a couple bucks off it? Mind you, the procedures were definitely not cheap. Okay. Yeah, no, Mr. Beast has been nothing but a good guy making good content, bro. The only thing was just this last Team Water thing when he got on the side with Aiden and XUC, and those people, I feel like they were influencing him in a bad light. Because the whole calling people out, trying to embarrass them so they can, like, pressing them to force donate, that shit was weird, bro. It was weird. I don't know if you realize how weird that was. Also, I wouldn't be surprised if Mr. Beast is actually a weirdo or maybe even a bad person deep down inside. But who knows? Who cares? That's not what he portrays. He hasn't given a reason to believe that.
Nah, this is one of the ones. This is one of the... Hey, babe.
Give me that beat.
What beat? What?
That beat right there that you were just playing.
Okay, look, babe.
Look, I know you're popping off right now. I know you're doing so good. I know you're doing your thing. You're the biggest in New York. But please, yo, please, let me just take this one beat. Like, just let this be for me. Maybe I can rap on it. Maybe we can become a duo or a couple duo. If you don't give me that beat, I'm fucking Lil TJ. It's already sent to your email.
Truly. One of the greatest instrumentals of all time.
Give
it to the worst.
Kinda how it went down. That is ridiculous. That's basically how it went down.
Person. Like, Ryan, please, like, yo, I understand you cracking that shit, buddy. Like, yo, why couldn't you just give this shit to somebody else? See, Ice Spice has had an interesting rise to fame. And the reason why it's interesting is because her rise is mainly because she's really good at making men rise. Booty Butt Cheeks is literally Ice Spice's brand besides her iconic afro. And Booty Butt Cheeks is also how a lot of people describe her music. It's like her music is the vegetables on the plate. You only eat that shit just so you get to the main course, which is just her body. And in all reality, if you want to be a successful artist, this is the worst way to go. Because quite frankly, it's cool to have a gimmick that sells you, but if the product that you're selling, aka your music, isn't up to par, eventually the gimmick will run out. Last year, Ice Spice decided to lose weight. And when I say weight, I mean her ass. She posted a couple Instagram pictures of her looking a lot skinnier and also posted a video of her in the gym. And people noticed that she lost a lot of weight. Matter of fact, a ton of weight. People thought she was actually on Ozempic. And usually when something happens like this, it will be a good thing for a person. Nah, no, people didn't care. Boy, when I tell you, when people found out that Ice Spice was getting skinny, the whole entire internet was in shambles. Like, all she did was post a couple pictures of her getting skinny.
Everybody switched up, nigga. I switched up too. And I don't feel bad about it. Because she switched up. You switched up on me, so I'm gonna switch up on you. It's really simple math. You do me, I do you. My nigga vex. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shit. Let's not get it fucked up. You switched up on me. That's the reason why I switched up. Don't come around talking about I'm not loyal. You wasn't loyal to giving us what we came for. So I left too. And I don't feel bad about it.
Alright, let's really speed it up. Skinny jeans. Triple platinum in the 2010s, but now if you wear these in May 2025, you're getting called fruity. You walk out in skinny jeans and niggas gonna start asking for your pronouns and shit.
Real though.
Ridiculous. Especially since we just came from a time where if you wore
That's real though. That's real though. The skinny jeans, man, that was a generational switch up. I didn't even see that shit coming. Man, people switched up on the skinny jeans. I mean, it lasted for a minute. But bruh, one of my homies, bro, he wore the skinniest of jeans, bruh. And everyone thought he was hard. And then one day, all of a sudden, bro, just as the tide shifted and everyone was like, fuck skinny jeans. It's only baggy now. If you're wearing skinny jeans, you're a lame. But bro, we saw this dude wear skinny jeans, bro, and we flamed him. That nigga don't wear skinny jeans no more. It's like, damn, I used to wear skinny jeans. That shit. Oh my God. Terrible times. Terrible times. Bro, the switch up was insane. But like, it's like, how was this shit looking so cool back then? This shit looked so hard. That shit get you all the hoes. But like, literally and I don't know who makes this decision. It's not even like we vote or anything, or we make like some unanimous decision. All of a sudden, shit just starts changing. And once a few videos go viral, people saying, "Yo, if you still wearing skinny jeans, you're a lame ass nigga." And you see the comments saying, "Hell yeah, agree." Remind you, all those people in the comments, they all own a pair of skinny jeans. Just like that, boom, nobody's wearing skinny jeans no more, bro. Because if you are, you're getting flamed. You gotta be homeless, bro. That one is a real good example, though. I'm not gonna lie. The switch up on that was annoying. That's why I hate trends, bro. Because it's like, what makes this shit so special that it's trendy now and everybody want to do it? Like, I used to be stubborn. I realized at some point, you know, this gets me nowhere in life. Trying to be stubborn about things that are trending. It is what it is. If it trends, it trends. Just hop on. You can't lie, bro. You might really just have to hop on it. Like, especially if it's like viral stuff now, man. Like, if you're trying to catch a check, get some money, or get some notoriety, bro, you really don't have much of a choice. You have to hop on it. Back when I was growing up and things get trendy, I'm like, bro, why is shit trending? The fuck? What's wrong? Like, shit don't make sense. How you just come up with a slang and all of a sudden everybody in the whole school using it? That shit always used to get me pissed off and mad. I'm like, nigga, what? And that shit made me want to make my own slang. I came up with a slang, bro. That shit did not go anywhere. That shit stayed in the gulag. I tried to, bro. I tried to press the issue, bro. Nobody was fucking with it. Shit, what I call man. That shit. It was called Deeks. Deex. Deeks. Now, do I remember what it was supposed to mean? No. But like, I was determined to make this shit pop because I was like, this shit, you can manufacture a trend, bro. You can make a trend in a lab, and I think you can, but you need to have like a serious team of individuals behind you, bro. And I mean, like, there might be some money investments in that shit too. Other than that, it's just natural. It has to be like a natural thing that happens, bro. You can't manufacture a trend unless you got an insane team around you, and even that team, they're gonna fuck it up a couple times before they get one to stick. You know what I'm saying? It's like that. That's why I had to learn the hard way. But who knows? It might not be over for Deeks, bro. Let me know in the comments, man. If y'all made it this far, man, let me know what you think about Deeks. D-E-X. We could make that shit something. We could make that trend. I believe.
Baggy jeans or any baggy anything, to be real. You were finna get called a homeless, broke bum. Now all of a sudden, this is fashion. Everybody's dressing comfortable, and this is just a new style. And if you're not hip to it, well, you just don't know fashion. Yeah, I'm still never wearing jorts, bitch. All right, so stop trying to convince me. I remember back in 2015, if you wore jorts to function, they might deadass think you're a terrorist. You for sure would be escorted at the party, if not by force, by laughter. Because I guarantee everybody would be clowning on your dumb ass. 5.5. I think that concludes this video. Tell me what y'all think in the comments. I'm not doing a long outro. Follow the socials. Instagram, Twitch, and YouTube. The channels are right here. Besides that, I appreciate y'all for watching. Give me feedback in the comment section. What's the internet switch up that you hate? All right, let me know. God love you. I love you. Thank you.
All right. Gen Z has an annoying switch up problem. Yeah, I guess that's a real thing. I'm not gonna lie. That's a real thing. I don't think it's gonna change anytime soon. Nobody cares. People switch up every day, unfortunately. Ain't no loyalty in this game. There's a few people that have integrity. Most guys, they would sell you out for some change. But yeah, man, that's the end of the video. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I'll see y'all in the next video, man. Hey, yo, Gerald out.